Wow, this is just going to match up with the rest of the ridiculous stuff from the modder. So first up is Manure Heap for Small Farms. This is by Hellraiser, 2.83 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under silos. Now, it's only going to hold 3,000 litres of the old solid stuff. But then if you've got a small farm, I mean, obviously that's what the name of the mod is, Manure Heap for Small Farm. That's going to fit in nicely. I mean, I do like it here. It's like you'd come with a wheelbarrow and just like, whoop, and dump it in. Fair enough. Next up is Custom Production Sawmill. This is by BK Mods Raw and Coastal Wolf. 22.39 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under production chains. Now, it's only going to cost you 20 grand, which is nice and cheap for a sawmill. So you come over here and got all your pallet spawn points, as you can well imagine. One spawn point for all the different products that's going to be coming out. You then got your loading in point for your wood just here with your Salwood icon there. You've got a loading in point for wood chips. You've also got a taking out point of wood chips, and we'll get back to that into the menu, which is just in here. So obviously we're going to be taking your wood and your wood chips in, but specifically wood chips is going to be used to make your planks. All right, fair enough. So something a little different on the recipe. So I'd say more than planks, more like compressed planks. You know, those recycled ones. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, the decoration in here is very nice, I must admit. Then obviously you got your furniture. To be fair, isn't that normally made of carpentry? All right, fair enough. I mean, you got your planks. Wait, your planks long. Wait, let me rephrase that. Put my teeth in. Your planks long are going to be made from wood chips. Your planks are going to be made from standard wood, and then your wood beams are made from standard wood as well. Right, long planks made out of wood chips. Oh, fair enough. Right, next up is Modding Cow Barn. This is by 750 Ti Modding, 16.49 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under cows. Now, it's going to hold 70 cows and it's going to cost you 60 grand. But once you have got it placed down, you've got your milk taking out point just there. Although you can go into this door, by the milk tank. I mean, you've got this door that opens up as well, so you can go in there, see what's going on with the old milking shenanigans. And we can go through this door, but we don't need to open it. Interesting. No collision on that door. Alright, fair enough. So you got this double door that opens up like that, and obviously there's your animal dialogue box for you. Now in here is going to be your feeding point, your loading in point for your TMR, your hay and your silage. Now if you did want to put straw in, you could potentially use the straw blower, but what I did is I opened this door and then backed my trailer in through this door, and it works, no problem. Got the tip point on my trailer in here. There's the straw, job's a good one. And then once you finish that, you get your strawberry taking out point just there. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that's 70 cows. I mean, you're going to get a bit of milk out of it, so I think it'd be profitable after a while. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is UK Indoor Sheep Barn. This is by MS Modding, 26.16 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under sheep. Now, it's going to cost you 51 grand to buy, and it's going to hold 100 sheep. You've got your pallet spawn point just there, and then obviously, as the name suggests, everything's indoors. You open up that gate, there's your animal dialogue box, there's your loading in point for your food. Now, where it comes to the food, yeah, I put a bale in, which worked fine. I come with a trailer of grass, as you can see here, and I can't get the trailer in. The gate's open. There is no other, you know, like, I don't know, shadow gate or anything like that you need to open. You can't get the gate in. You can't get the trailer in through that opening, even if the gate's open. So you will need to use bales, unless it needs an update. I mean, I'm saying it may need an update. It might just be that you've got to use bales, and that's how the modder intended it. But alright, fair enough. I mean, UK style, yeah, definitely. You got the bricks on the bottom, you got the cladding on the top. I mean, it looks great. The detailing on the old metalwork, that looks awesome. And next up is Homemade Chicken Coop. This is by Death Pledge, 2.31 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under chickens. Now, it's going to cost you 9 grand, and it's going to hold 150. You got your food loading in point just there. I mean, you can open these gates as well, which is alright. So you could potentially facilitate bringing a trailer in or going in and collecting the eggs, you know, entirely up to you. But I like the old arched roof, we'll call it that anyway. You know, with the old mesh on the side, can get a bit of airflow through. So this is where your animal dialogue box is just there. Obviously your egg pallet spawn point. So this gate is the one that you'd primarily use to be backing your trailer in. Alright, my little bargain buckets. I mean, the dumping point for the food is just going to go straight into the floor, but it does fill up these, so it's not a problem there. I like that. I mean, I like the whole aesthetics of it. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Bale Pitchfork Pack. This is by Puzzcap, 2.84 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find him under Bale Transport. That's because these are going to mount to your 3-point on your tractor. So you're not a front loader, so you just need to move the odd bale around here and there. This is going to be the thing for you. I mean, it's going to cost you $300 to buy. You do have the option to change the main colour, which is going to do that bit, and then the design colour is going to do these spikes. Now, if you don't fancy this design, I've got two others. So more of a squared off design. Again, colour options are going to be the same as before. So the bottom one's going to do your spikes. Main colour is going to do the framework. And we've got this last one on the end. More of a secure version. The old triple spike. Again, colour options are the same. Put them on your 3-point. Job's a good one. Well, we're sticking with Bale spikes for the next one, because this is 3-point Bale spike. This is by BB Mods, 1.9 megabyte on the download, and again, under Baling Transport. Now, this is going to cost you $1,000 to start with. You do have the spike layout. You've got 2 spikes, 2 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, and then back to 2. So that's going to be your safest option. You know, they're not going to slide off or anything with that on the go. Then you've got your main colour, which is going to do, wow. Let's go for a chrome Bale spike. Why not? That's going to do your main frame. The design colour is going to, what's this one? Is this voucher matte black? Yes, that's looking awesome. Fair enough. Right, next up is the Quicke Big Bag Handler. This is by AW Modding ABP Team, 2.87 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Front Loader Tools. Now, it's going to cost you $1,800 to buy, and obviously it's got 3 hooks for 3 bags. Now, we'll say this. When you get it onto your front loader, yeah, you come over to it, you attach the bags like that. I will say this. Once you get 3 bags on, you might need one with a bit of a weight. Hold on, can we even get that one? There we are. Attach. That's better. Yeah, we lift it up. I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad. How about if we break? Actually, saying that, that's quite stable. What about? Whoa, no, don't like that once it's up in the air. All right, we'll go full speed, 12 miles an hour. Slam the brake on. Actually, that is all right. I thought you was going to need a weight on the back. That is not bad at all. What about that? Come on, we just want to do a bit of a stoppy with this. No, it's not having it. That is well stable. Oh, I do like that. Right, next up is the Duevelsdorf Swing Arm. This is by AW Modding ABP Team, 5.72 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under mowers. Now, it's going to require 40 horsepower from your tractor, 2 meter working width, and a 13 mile an hour working speed for £3,295, euros, or dollars, depending on what you're using. Now, obviously, 2 meter, yeah, small farming shenanigans, but that being said, that'll be all right. And next up is the Joskin 3-point hitch transport box. This is by Black Sheep Modding, 2.79 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under miscellaneous. Now, it's got a 3,000 litre capacity because it's basically a 3-point trailer. Let's face it, you can fill it up, you can tip it out. Yeah, I mean, 3,000 litres, it'd be all right for doing like your chickens or something like that, something that doesn't need a lot of capacity on it. 2,400 to buy. You do have the option of forestry, yes or no, so that's going to be putting that cage on the back. But still, yeah, get one of these on your 3-point, fill up your chickens. Next up is Woodtrailer. This is by Andy Modding, 9.21 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it's going to cost you $2,000 if you don't have the optional, there you are, don't have the optional support. So $2,000 to start with. So you've got Continental, Trelleborg, or Continental on the tyres. You've got narrows, you've got standards in there. Then we come to the design, these supports on the side. And to be fair, for a wood trailer, yeah, you probably are going to want those. Don't know why they're an optional extra. You then got your main colour, which is going to do those bits. Your design colour, I'd imagine it's going to do the supports. There we are. Fair enough. And obviously, you're not going to get massive logs on. But if you're doing like a start from scratch, You know, you've got a little trailer. It's only going to cost you $2,000 to start with. Yeah. I mean, this could fit in nicely with that, definitely. Next up is Rudolph Trailer Pack. This is by Weekend Farmers Texas. 11.91 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find them under trailers. Now, first off, we've got the TDK 301 RP. It's got an 18,500 litre capacity. 40.5 grand to buy if you don't go for the optional cover. There we are. So you've got the option of bales and pallets, yes or no. So that's going to give you the option to open the side doors. But you have the side doors on anyway. All right, fair enough. You then have your wheel brands. You've got your Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and then Trelleborg again. You've got your standard. You've got your standard 2s. Cover, yes or no. Your chassis colour, obviously going to be your chassis. Your cover colour is obviously going to be the cover. Your extension colour. All right, let's go with an extension. Oh, does those bits. All right. Extension colour, I'd imagine he's going to do the side bits. Side panels, there you are. And then your rim colour is going to be your rims. Now, if you fancy something a little bit bigger, well, they've got you covered because they've got the 301 RA. So it's got an 18,500 litre capacity to start with. You can then put that up to, well, with the extension, 24,500. Fair enough. A bale and pallet version, and then nothing. Now, the bale and pallet version, having a little read on their website, I mean, it does say that you're going to have the opening sides as before, right? No problem. But if you've gone for the loose crop storage version, you will need to empty it first before these side pieces open. Right. Clear as mud. Right, no problem. You then got your Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and Trelleborg again. Again, you got standard and standard 2s. Again, you got your chassis colour. I'd imagine these are all going to be the same, although you've got the extension colour, which is going to be that top bit, because you have actually got the extension now, and the rest are going to be the same. Now, if you didn't fancy that one, and you fancied a swivel axle, for whatever reason, I'm not quite sure where you'd go with that. I mean, it's the same as the first one, just with a swivel axle, same options and everything. Yeah, no, go with that one, if you want the first one. Dear oh dear. Now, these are quite good. So this one is going to be the one, it's a bale and pallet one. So L, B, and A, unfold the side doors like that. That is all right. Oh, I'm liking that indeed. Now, obviously, because we've gone for the bale and pallet version, we don't actually have the option to unload, which is interesting. All right, fair enough. Now, the other one that we have got as a crop version, yeah, we can unload here. There we are, L, B, and Y. Now, with this, I will say, right, if you go into the RB menu, you got tip left, tip right, tip back, tip the grain door. You need it on the tip left for this one for it to work properly. I mean, the other side is going to open up for you, and obviously the back will as well. But to get the full animation of the old hydraulic arm, you need to have it on tip left. There we are. I mean, it's empty at the minute, let's face it, but I like that. Obviously go for the one without the swivel axle. To be fair, that's just my personal preference, but that is awesome. Right, next up is the Caruelle Nicolas Stilla 460. This is by owner Emery, 7.62 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under sprayers. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that a new brand to the game? Caruelle Nicolas? I think it is. 4,600 litre capacity on the old tankage, 28 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, and a 66 grand price tag. You can have the option of wheel setups. You've got standard, narrow tyres, or standard. But to be fair, I like that. New brand coming along, very nice. And next up is the Herculano HF. This is by FSPT, 8.09 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Wood Transport. Now, it's going to cost you 54 grand to buy. You do have the option of Vredestein, BKT, and then Vredestein on the tyres. Then you have the option for fenders, yes or no. Now, obviously, it's going to be for doing a bit of logging. Let's face it. I mean, you're not going to get massive trees on it. You know, medium ones, I'd say 6 metre at least. All right, fair enough. Right, next up is the Lizard 14TN. This is by Manure FS, 5.58 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under auger wagons. Now, it's got a 17,000 litre capacity, 80 horsepower requirement for your tractor, and a 20 grand price tag if you don't have the optional extras on. Well, hold on, one of them's the decals. They're all 50, so why is that an optional extra price? That's That's just stupid. What's going on? I mean, you can have a cover, yes or no. Oh, there we are. So we got it down. So it's 20,100 because all the stickers are 50 each. I mean, you can't get rid of the cost, but all right, fair enough. You then got your Michelin, BKT, and then Michelin on tyres. So the decals, you've got your yellow, you got your black, and you got your white, and then you got your yellow again, and then you got your decals too. It's going to be on the rear. There we are. So we've got the yellow, black, red, and then white, and then back to yellow again. Again, you got your cover, yes or no. Then you got your main colour, which is obviously going to be your main colour. Background colour, go for green. Oh, it's just the back bit. All right, fair enough. Colour configuration on the straps. What strap? What strap? Ain't got a strap. Is it inside? Should we take the cover off? No, I'm not seeing any pink, mind you, but all right, fair enough. You then got your missing configuration colour. All right, whatever that's going to be. So we'll go over red. Not really done much on there, though, is it? Well, do we need to have that on? It's not to... Oh, there you are. That's going to be your cover. Right. Got you. Okay, so just needs an update to the nameage, and then you got your rims. Right, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, I don't really use auger wagons that much, but if you do, yeah, that should be all right. And next up is the HW80 trailer. This is by AAA Modding, 19.39 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it starts off with an 8,000 litre capacity for 10.5 grand. You can then change that and go to an 11,000 capacity, 14,000, 15,000, 20,000, and then back to 18. I'll imagine that's going to be silage. I mean, those two, 20,000 there, then 18 for that one, and then Bale trailer, and then back to your original 8,000. Now, if you do go for some of them, you are going to get some optional extras. So you got your wheel setups, you got your standard, that size tyre, that size tyre. I'm not reading all those tyres out. I mean, you got narrows, and then back to your standard. Did you have a cover on the 11,000 capacity one? Then you got chassis colour, which is obviously going to do your chassis. Your main colour, obviously going to do the main colour. The cover colour, as you can imagine, that's going to do the cover. The cover colour too. Interesting. What's that going to do? All right, we'll go with purple. Oh, it does the old mechanism. All right, fair enough. And then rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. I mean, again, swivel axle, not my greatest thing, but you may be a lot better at it than I am. I'll imagine most people are, so just drive forward, it's a lot easier. Right, next up is the Köckerling TRIO 300M. This is by Kowalski, 17.93 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cultivators. Now, this requires 100 horsepower from your tractor, 3 metre working width, and a 9 mile an hour working speed for 18 grand. Then have the option of roller on the back, so you got the STS, you got the DSTS, and then back to the original. Then got tines, you got top mix or tungsten carbide. Oh yes, go for those. Then okay, goose feet, yes or no. Actually, that's looking all right. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3 metre is going to be for your small farming shenanigans, but why can't you have a nice stuff just because you're doing some small farming shenanigans? That is all right indeed. And next up is the Horsch Terrano 4FX. This is by Pepe978, 6.75 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cultivators. Now, it's got 150 horsepower requirement for me tractor, 4 metre working width, and 11 mile an hour working speed for 13,800 to buy. Do you have the option of smooth discs or jagged discs? All right, fair enough. Now, obviously, 4 metre, yeah, it's going to take you a while to do some big fields. But that being said, that's looking all right, though. I mean, why can't you have nice stuff doing small farm shenanigans? And obviously, this being a cultivator, if you're thinking, do you know what, I need a subsoiler, well, they've got you covered with this pack as well. You've got the Terrano 4FX DWS. So this is going to be found under subsoilers, requires 210 horsepower from your tractor, 4 metre working width, 8 mile an hour working speed for 16,200. Again, smooth discs or jagged discs. I'm not quite sure what the I mean, they look the same. One's going to give you a subsoiling texture, shenanigans, get rid of your ploughing state. One's going to give you the cultivator, but they look both the same. All right, fair enough. And next up is the Rolmako U497 pack. This is by JENZ, 31.06 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cultivators. Now, This is going to require 160 horsepower from your tractor, 6 meter working width, and a 9 mile an hour working speed for 18,400. You then have the option of lighting. So we have yes or no. It's going to be putting those on the back. Support wheels, yes or no. It's going to be putting those on the front. Spring loaded comb, yes or no. It puts that on the back there. There we are. Right, fair enough. Troll, yes or no on the front. And then on the front again is the track eradicators. Obviously for digging up when you've compacted the soil with your tractor wheels. You also have the tines. So you've got SS, SW, and then SS as well. Now, if you're thinking, I don't fancy a tow behind, I want one that's going to mount to the 3-point, well, they've got you covered as well, because they've got the old H version. 140 horsepower requirement for your tractor, 6 meter working width, 9 mile an hour working speed. I've got a couple of similar options. So you've got your support wheels, yes or no, your troll, yes or no, and then your spring loaded comb, yes or no, and then the tines SS and SW. Starts off 14,400. That being said, not bad at all. Right, next up is the Lizard GecoWrap. This is by BB Mods, 1.29 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Baling Consumables. Now, if you fancied having a different colour on your bale wraps, rather than the standard ones we get from Riley Wrap, you're right up your street with these. No problem. So we've got a pallet here with 40 rolls on. I mean, you could go all the way up to 8 pallets. So that's going to... Wow. How much baling are you going to be doing with 320 rolls of bale wrap? All right, fair enough. You have got the option of the colours. You've got your green, you got your pink. Oh, do you know what? I think it's because we've got 8 in there. There we are, that's better. So we've got a light pink, we've got a blue, we then got a red, we've got an orange, we've got a yellow, a green, a blue, a purple, a different style of pink, toothpaste, grey, and then back to the original. Obviously, they're going to cost you £3,500 a pallet. If you didn't fancy having 40 rolls on a pallet, well, they've got a smaller pallet, 20 rolls on this one, same sort of thing, same colours as before. Now, you will need to get your baler so it's empty, and then obviously go and fill it up with one of these said pallets. But once you have filled it up, I mean, I've pretty much got this ready to pop a bale out. Obviously, we've gone for the pink, because, why not? So it's going to come out like that. There we are. Let's see how bright this pink is. It looks pretty bright. Look at the state of that. I mean, you're not going to miss those in the field, though, are you? When you're just driving along, you're thinking, oh, where's all my bales gone? Oh, you're definitely going to see that. I mean, look at the state of it. Oh, it's a bright pink bale. Why not? Why not, indeed? Right, next up is the Kinze 4095 Multi-Fruit Planter Pack. This is by Chris S and Riley S. You know, if it's from them pair, it's going to be something awesome. 16.67 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under planters. Now, obviously, these are the modders that brought us the Colossus Harvester Pack, which is awesome. So first up, we've got the standard planters, 7,500 litre capacity, 300 horsepower requirement for my tractor, 18.2 metre working width, and a 15 mile an hour working speed, and 172,600 to buy. We can then change a few things. We have got the rear light designs. You've got design 1, 2, and then, do you know what, let's no, back up, there you are. Let's zoom in a little. That's better. So we'll go back to the number 1. There we are. Number 1, number 2, number 3, then back to number 1. Triangle, yes or no on the back there. Beacon light, none. Design 1 on the top there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here we go. How many have we got? What was that? Oh, 7. That's not that bad, actually. And it's a green one on the end. That's all right. Brands, so you can have the standard Kinze. You can have it as a Lizard brand, a Case IH, Challenger, Class, Duevelsdorf, Fendt, JCB, John Deere, Kubota, Massey Ferguson, McCum. I'll see where we're going with this. You can brand it whatever you like. All right, let's, if you can brand it how you like, right, let's go. We're getting a Fendt one. Why not? You then got rear hitch on the back there. So you can have it as a high hitch or a low hitch or nothing at all. Capacity, so you got standard. You can have it as seed only, or you can have it as a 50,000, 25,000 litre capacity mixed between the seed and your liquid fertilizer. And then seed unrealistic, which is going to put it up to 100,000 litres of seed. You're going to be able to seed the whole map with that. Then you can have it as 150,000 and 75,000 split, and then back to the original. That's ridiculous. 150,000 litres of seed, 75,000 litres of liquid fertiliser. That is ridiculous. Brilliant at the same time. Then you've got your main colour. So this is where you can match it up with your whole brandage. So we've gone for a Fent one. They are Fent Nature Green. Job done. We then got tank colour. We're going to go for red. There we are. Got the Fent on the side. That is looking awesome. Design colour. Well, we need something to stand out actually. So we'll go over grey. That's blue. Oh, did it say chrome blue? All right, fair play. It does say chrome blue. I'll go with chrome green then. Oh, indeed. Going to do those bits. The step colour, we'll go with that. It's going to do the steps at the back. And then you've got your design colour again. We're just going to go with straight up blue. There you are. It's going to do those bits. Design colour again. We're going to go over red again. It's going to do those bits. You then got inner rim colour. Man, this is ridiculous for the actual colour options. It's going to do the inner bits of your rims. The outer rim colour is obviously going to do the outer rims. Then you've got your tank colour. We'll go for green. Going to do the top bits of your tank. And then your license plate. Now, obviously, you're thinking with 100,000 or 150,000 litre capacity on this, that's unrealistic. Yes, but not as unrealistic as it possibly could be, because we've got this. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, it goes even further, because obviously you can now do your potatoes, what is it, the poplars, I'm going to call it wet rice, well, you know, where you flood the field first. And then you got your sugar cane as well as everything else. So you can basically plant everything with this one, which is awesome. Now, it's pretty much the same with the options. You can pick your brands, you can pick your colours and whatever. And then you've got this one here, working with. Yeah, I think you know where we're going to go with this, because Chris S and Riley S, standard sort of thing with their stuff. So you have a 25 metre working width, a 30 metre, a 40 metre, and then a 50 metre working width, because why not? Why not indeed? Now, we'll go with the 25 metre, so you potentially see them in the shop, because you've got the unrealistic crop guides. You got none. You can have it as a standard. You have them as red. Can we even see them? They're even further out than the shop menu anyway. Red, green, blue, yellow, or nothing. Now, if you play with the unrealistic harvesters from themselves, yeah, you'll know what the old crop guides are like. Right, fair enough. Now, that's not the only thing. We've got this here as well. The invisible roller. Indeed. 18 metre working width. Grand to buy. 30 mile an hour working speed. That's just ridiculous. Now, what this is obviously is going to mount on to the back, well, potentially back, you put it on the front if you like, can mount on the back of that trailer. So go for the trailer hitch, and it's going to do rolling after you've seeded. So 2 jobs in one. But it's not just going to do the 18 metre, because you can do the same. 25 metre, 30, 40, and 50. Yeah. 50 metre working width on your roller. Again, you've got the crop guides. You're going to have the same sort of colours. I mean, to be fair, I would go with a different colour so you don't get confused. But all right, fair enough. And it doesn't end there either, because we've got an invisible mulcher. So realistically, you'd have this on the front, then your planter, and then the roller on the back. That's going to be the ultimate setup. It's only going to cost you £1,000 as well. I mean, the only different option than the actual roller itself is going to have a weight on the front. So 100 kilo, 500, 750, a ton, 1,500, 2,000, and then back to 100 kilo weight. So let's get things unfolded, and to be fair, it unfolds a lot quicker than I was expecting, I must admit. So if you have your cedar plant, or whatever you want to call it, highlighted, you can see top left hand corner, you've got 2 things on the back. So they are really narrowed together on there, I must admit. So L, B and A, unfold it. So it's going to fold out like that, and as soon as it's done, it's going to put the old crop guides. There you are. Job's a good one. We're then going to press Y and go onto the back bit. Doesn't really seem to change that much, but we're going to do the same. L, B and Y, unfold the roller. So that's now out the back. Dear oh dear, we're going to go onto the front bit, unfold the mulcher, and we're away. We are away. Let's go into this field. So it is a direct drill, so you haven't technically got to plough or cultivate the field. So we're going to turn on. Right, we're going to lower the roller. There we are. So that's going to, no, mulcher. We've got to turn the mulcher on. No, we don't. There we are, mulching away. Then going to go onto the back bit. turn on the seeder, lower that down, onto the back bit again, lower the roller down, and we should be away. So we're mulching on the front. Now we're seeding. Have I got to turn the roller on? Do I need to turn the fold roller? No, is it rolling? Let's fold the roller. See if it gives a different. It's looking the same, I must admit. Right, so tractor, seeder, roller. Now we're on the roller. Lower the roller. Unfold it. There we are. Lower the roller. Ah, there we are. Didn't have it lowered. Now we're going. So you got to have everything unfolded, everything turned on, everything lowered. Look at it. We're doing fit. Oh, to be fair, I'm on sugar beet. Didn't really want that. Let's can we change? No, I've unloaded it now as well. Dear, oh dear. Let's go a bit further. Oh, do we need to turn it off? Turn off seeder. There we are. Can we now want to change. Want to change. There we are. Oh, cotton. We could do cotton. A 50 metre. Yes. Now we're doing cotton. All in one go. Mulching, seeding, planting, whatever you want to call it, and rolling. That is awesome. And look how fast we're going. We're doing 29 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour doing these three. I mean, 4 fields is definitely the map for this. I mean, look at the state of it. That's ace. Next up is the Sepp Knusel F240. This is by Batson R3, 2.67 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under mowers. Now, it requires 40 horsepower from your tractor, 2.4 metre working width, and a 12 mile an hour working speed for 12 grand. Not bad at all. Obviously, this is going to be going on the front of your tractors. You potentially would have either a side mower or a butterfly mower on the back. So 2.4 is not bad at all. Next up is the Lizard 350 EXCF. This is by Agrotano, 14.02 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under bikes. Well, cars and bikes, to be fair. Now, it's got an 88 horsepower engine, 90 mile an hour top speed, and 11,400 euros or dollars price tag. If you ignore the £50 extra. There we are. So that's your standard version. Then you've got your wheel setup. So you've got your off-road plus rim 1, off-road plus rim 2, smooth rim 1, and then smooth rim 2. Now you've got the option of exhaust. Well, it says exhaust. It said 2-stroke or 4-stroke. I mean, that's not the exhaust, that's the engine, but all right. Okay, fair enough. Then you've got fairings. You've got plastic thin or you got coloured thin. So it's just going to be right by the old suspension forks just there. Then you've got exhaust tip and muffler. So you've got metal tip and brass muffler, metal tip and metallic muffler, black muffler, and then black tip and brass, black tip and metal, black and black, and then back to the original. Now you've got front headlights. So you've got number 1, number 2, number 3, no headlight, and then back to number 1. Handguard. Now we need to spin it around here because it's got no or yes. Let me putting those handguards on there like that. Fair enough. Dashboard and handlebar guard. Oh, I need to put my teeth in. Right, dashboard and handlebar guard. Who would have thought that was a difficult sentence to say? So you got nothing. You got your dashboard and a handleboard guard. You then got no dashboard. So you got no handlebar guard and no to both. So I would say, to be fair, I mean, you put that on. I mean, you got, well, there's no handlebar guard and the dashboard. I suppose it's only a small little dashboard, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose the handlebar guard. And why do I keep saying handlebar guard? There we are. Turn signals, yes or no. It's going to put those on the side. Then you got stickers. So you got your special 6-day, sticker 1, Brazil, stripes, no stickers, and then back to your special 6-day. Now we've got numbers, so you can have it as number 1, and it will go all the way up to a number 9. And you've got radiator protection, so it's going to be underneath, just in there. So your number 1 and number 2. Then you've got front fairing, so you've got your colour option on that. So we'll go for red. It's going to do front fairing. I mean, I thought it's just going to do the mudguard sort of thing, but it's done everything. But all right. Bike frame, we'll go over yellow, just so we can see it. It's going to do those bits. Rear fairing, we'll go over purple. It's going to do that bit. Then you've got your seat, which is obviously going to do your seat. You then got your tank, which is obviously going to do your tank. Oh, that's quite a small tank, to be fair, but all right. Stickers is going to be, oh, it's chroma stickers. I see. What? I didn't really do anything. All right, we'll go with bright green, see if we can see it. No, not seeing any chrome. Not seeing any green stickers anyway. All right. Oh, hold on. We need to change the stickers. Let's no, not that one. Not that one. Ah, there we are. Right. So now we've got that one on. So what's that? The stripes. That should then change. We'll go over blue. Yeah, there we are. It's going to be on the blue there like that. Then you got your grips. So that can be, we'll go over red. Do your handlebar grips. Your rim colour is obviously going to be the rims. You've got to go chrome with that every day of the week. And then that's your options. Now, oh, it would be raining. It would be raining, wouldn't it? Dear, oh dear. I mean, off-road bike in the rain, why not? So we've got the little bike going. I mean, there is this option, right? LB and right stick, backwards and forwards. It does sort of want to pop a wheelie, but then it doesn't go far enough back. Just sort of like pops a little bit. I can't get it to go any further than that, to be fair, but alright, is what it is. Now, also, you can have the option of LB and RB together and right stick up and down. It's going to put the old kickstand out, so when you get off of it, there we are. Oh, fair enough. I mean, if you don't have that on and you get off, you do have the little side stand that comes out, but that's like, it's like a paddock stand though, isn't it? When you go racing. Oh, that's ace. Right, next up is the JENZ HEM 922 DQ Cobra Hybrid. This is by HR Force and Fargsoy Bale. 43.98 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under wood chippers. Now, you may be thinking we've got one of these base game already, and to be fair, they've done quite a lot of, I'm going to say, yeah, little tweaks just to make it a lot better. I mean, go check out the website. Go check out farmingsimulator.com, and you'll see what I'm on about. There's a what's the phrase? Something of life? Yeah, that sort of things. We'll carry on anyway. So it's got 1,322 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, and a 660 grand price tag. You then have your cabin rotation, manual or automatic. You got your wheel brands, Continental, Nokian, Vredestein, and then back to Continental again. There's a couple of different versions on the go in there, although they are sports wood chipper with the old writing on the side of the tyres. Window decal, so we've got design 1, 2, 3, and then nothing. Crusher decal. Spin it around like that. There we are. So we've got design 1, 2, 3, and then nothing. Flashlights, yes or no? Is that changing the actual beacons? Looks like it. All right, fair enough. Headlight protection, so that's going to be yes or no on the front, just like that. You've got bull bar, yes or no, or with a light, or nothing. You then got your windows. You got your standard, tinted 1, tinted 2, and then standard again. Beacon light. No, that can't be that changed the beacon lights, didn't it? It sort of changed the ones on the back, yeah, that sort of looked like it. Actually, let's give it another go. Where was it? No, flashlights. There we are. It's definitely changing the beacons. I mean, it's putting some flashlights on the bull bar as well, mind you, but the beacons are definitely changing style. All right. So you've got design 1 and 2 on the beacons, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here we go. 9 beacons. I mean, they look all right, to be fair, but all right. You got your main colour, which is obviously going to be your main colour of the body, just like that. The crusher colour is going to be the crusher at the back. The crane colour is going to be, oh, do it green. It's going to do the crane bit there. The claw colour is obviously going to be the claw, so we'll go for blue. So it's going to be around the back, just like that. The bull bar colour on the front, that is going to be, oh, we'll go over red. You can do the bull bar. The conveyor belt colour, we'll go with a light blue. There we are, on that side just there. Then you've got your seat colour inside. We'll go over pink, because you know why not. You then got your cabin colour. Let's go black. Well, to be fair, that said blue. All right, fair enough. Then you've got your outer rim colour. because you know, yeah, you want to do your rims multicolored. Oh, let's do a multicolored pink. There we are. So outer light pink, inner darker pink. There we are. There we are indeed. All right, fair enough. I mean, it's 660 grand as a standard base version for chipping some trees. It's an expensive outlay if you're doing a bit of forestry, but to be fair, forestry work, you are going to make your money back, so that should be all right. Next up is the Jungheinrich EFG S50 Pack. This is by HF Force and Bale, 54.39 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under forklifts. Now, we've got, well, to be fair, we've got 4 in this pack. So the first one is going to be the short fork, 57 horsepower engine, 80 kilowatt in the old battery capacity. So that's going to be your tank. 10 mile an hour top speed, 45 grand to buy. You do have the option of wheel setups. You can have it as black, beige, grey, or black. I mean, beige tyres? All right, fair enough. Now, pallet bale detection. Now, it says on the website that the pallet bale detection can be switched off, making pallet handling easier. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute. Now, you got your windows, standard, tinted 1, tinted 2, and then standard. You got cover, yes or no. So that's going to be putting the old mud guards on the back. Front guard, yes or no. Puts that on there. Then you got beacon light with reverse driving warning device is the specific category. So you got beacon light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then blue spot, red spot, and then back to the original. So if you want to go for the ultra realistic one, there you obviously have like the blue spot, see where you're going, which is quite good. You then got your main color, which is obviously going to be your main color. Your design color is going to be those bits. Your rim color is obviously going to be your rims. Now, if you're thinking, do you know what? I want a little bit bigger pair of forks on the front. Well, I got you covered because they've got the middle version. Well, I reckon you could get 2 pallets on there. Then you've got the long fork. I reckon you're going to get 3. I mean, all the options are going to be the same, to be fair, let's face it. And then you've got this, which is interesting. This is the telefork version, and this is the one I've gone for. Because what makes this great is if you do LB and RB together and up and down. We'll zoom out. No, got too far. Too far. Back to the other one. There we are. Zoom out. That's better. If you do LB and RB together and right stick up and down, you can make them longer or shorter if you like. Oh, fair enough. Now, I've gone for the one with the old pallet handling characteristic tent on, which seems to be making it work a little. I mean, it's alright, it's lifting the pallet up, mind you. But what this has got as well, which I think is ace, if we tip it all the way forward like that, if you do LB and A, lifting frame basic position, press that, LB and A, it's going to move it all the way back to straight up. Oh, that is ace indeed. I mean, you can open the door as well if you wanted to, which is alright. I like that. That is ace. Next up is the Lizard LZ45. This is by Pascal Kautz, 13.55 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under forklifts. Now, it's got a 72 horsepower engine, 26 mile an hour top speed, and a 29 gram price tag. You can then change the configurations. You've got standard with a trailer hitch on the back. Oh, that's always handy. Yeah, moving around. Move a little trailer around, that'd be alright. Then you've got designs. You've got without blue safety light or with blue safety light. Then you've got your main colour, which is obviously going to be your main colour. And then your rim colour is obviously going to be the rims. And now, what this has up its sleeve is obviously, you've got your usual, move it forwards and backwards. That's great. If you do RB and right stick up and down, it's going to move the forks in and out like that. If you do RB and right stick left and right, you got 2 sets of pallet forks on the front now. So you could go and pick up 2 pallets side by side straight away, no messing. Oh, that is ace. And our last mod for the day is the Lizard NTG South America. This is by Agro Mods, 47.59 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under trucks. Now, it's got a 420 horsepower engine, 74 mile an hour top speed, and 135 grand price tag. Although we do have an optional 6,300. There we are. It's a spoiler. Obviously going to go for the spoiler, but £6. All right, fair enough. You can have it as a 4x2, a 6x2, a 6x4, an 8x2, an 8x4, and then back to your 4x2. You then got your engine set up, so you got 420 horsepower, 460, 480, 520, 540, 560, 580, 620, 640. Wow, there's a lot of different options to go. We're up to 730 now. That's all right. I mean, V8 chipped 1200 horsepower. Really, 420 horsepower to 1200. Oh yes, yes, definitely indeed. Then got your wheel brands, which are not real brands. It's just the style of the. Well, it's a picture. Let's face it. I mean, you can have your writing on the sides if you wanted to, which is all right. Then got your wheel setups. You got your standard, your reducer hub, or standard cabin. So you can have as an R cabin low roof, a high roof, an S cabin low roof, S cabin high roof. Then got your aero spoilers. You can have it as a low version or a high version. And then got side protections, small plastic protection, painted ones. Oh, I've seen something flash then. What's there? Really? Come on, where are you? Small plastic ones. That's what we're looking for. Oh, there we are. Just behind the front wheel. All right, okay, fair enough. Then you've got mud guards, you've got plastic, open fender number 2, fibre, the carbon fibre mud guards, really? All right. Open fibre 2, then back to your plastic. Then you've got grill style, so you've got grey bar, black bar, chrome bar, painted bar, and then grey bar again. You've got cabin headlights, you got headlight in the grill, headlight on the roof, headlight in the grill and roof, or nothing. Then you've got horns, yes or no. It's going to put them on the roof. That's just going to be for aesthetics. You then got exhaust, so we've got the standard. We then got the standard 2. Where is the exhaust? Is that out the side there? All right, that looks like a little sports exhaust. That one there, that looks all right. A direct exhaust, dual, 1 mouth, 3 mouth, 3. All right. Off-road. Ah, there we are. And then back to your I like the second one. It's like a little sports exhaust. That is all right indeed. Matches up with the tyres. Then got original sun visor, yes or no. Painted headlights, yes or no. So that's going to be the surrounds to the headlights. Then you got sunroof, yes or no. You then got your wheel design. So you've got no, rear hubcaps, rear wheel covers and hubcaps, full hubcaps, or full rear wheel covers, and then with the hubcaps as well, and then back to nothing. Then you got logo colours. You got your standard, your black, your chrome, your painted, your standard again. You then got digital signage. Man, there's so much on this truck. Yes or no? Oh, that is ace. I like that. That is awesome. Fair enough. You then got your comb on the turbine. All right, where are we going with this? Well, there's so much on this truck. Comb on the turbine. I mean, potentially somewhere. I'm not seeing anything. All right, we'll move on. Bumpers. So we've got small painted. We've got medium painted, large painted, wide bumper, off-road bumper. Sure, it's off-road bumper, but that step sticks out. So that would actually make it lower to the ground than the standard bumper. All right, just saying. Fair enough. Back to the small one. Then you got hydraulic tank, yes or no. So imagine that's going to put that round the back. Ah, there we are, right by the fuel tank. You then got your cabin decals. So we've got none, super logo, blue fun edition, road heroes, 65 years, and then back to nothing. Then you got your mud flaps. You got your standard, your large mud flaps can be one at the back. There we are. Or your standard version. Then you got glass colour. So you can have a clear or you can have it as dark. You then got your cabin details. So you got your super logo. It's going to be on the front grille. Your front grille detail, front grille and super, or nothing. Then you've got radio antennas. These are going to be out the front. So number 1, number 2. Well, I say number 2. I mean, you've got number 1 on the front left. You then got number 1 on the front right. You then got them coming out the back. Well, it said rear. Where is it coming out the rear? I mean, it just could be my eyes, to be fair. Not really seeing it, but all right. Number 1, all of them. You've got 2, number 2. I mean, how many different antennas do you need? Oh, really? Oh, I see. They're coming out the top there. Do you know what? The black ones were difficult to see, I must admit. All right, fair enough. Then you've got your main colour, which is obviously going to be your main colour, which is going to be that. Wow, that's no, we'll tone that down. That's bright. That's better. That's going to be that for you. Your side fender colour, we'll go over red. It's going to do those bits. The rear fender colour, we're going to do yellow. It's going to do those bits. The front grille colour, we'll go over blue. It's going to do the front grille. Interior colour, we'll go over pink. It's going to do those bits. You then got your rim colour, which is obviously going to be your rims. Now, there is a ton of stuff on this lorry, even though it's still raining. But it is. It does sound good. I mean, you've got the horn. Oh, that is ace. That is ace indeed. Now, first up, we've got the chassis and suspension control group. If you do that and you've got the LB and right stick up and down, you can squat it down like that. That is awesome. You can also lift the center axle if you've gone for one with enough axles for you to lift it, mind you. There you are, LB and 8, and then put it back down if you wanted to. We're then going to move on. So you've got your seats and steering wheel. Yeah, you can move your seat backwards and forwards and move your steering wheel column. That's great. Windows. This is ace. LB and right stick up and down. Push your window down. And then we'll come outside for the other one because it's difficult to see from the old driver's viewpoint. Because if you do RB and right stick up and down, you can do the passenger window. Can't really see it from there, but alright, it does go up and down, which is awesome. Now, the spoiler. Yeah, here we go. So the spoiler on the top, RB and right stick up and down. We need to get into a decent enough position. There we are. So if we do RB and right stick up and down, you can extend your spoiler. That's ace. Now, obviously, if you've got a higher trailer on the back, you know, you might be wanting to put it at a bit of a better angle so that, you know, the airflow just goes up and over. But if you've got a lower trailer, then just lower it down. That is awesome. I mean, it's just got a spoiler that can move on the top. Oh, that is ace. I've got one update as well. She's got the map Nardenthal by Iron Thunder. Now, that does need a new save, so I'm going to have to sort out my Let's Play.